Man, I swear that air compressor kicks on every time I do a video. But, welcome back YouTube. Didn't do a painting update last week. Just didn't paint. Did other things. And I kind of regretted it. But, we're back again, and I am painting. So this is one of the wings for Newcastle's white lambs, as they're called. They were called white lambs because they were slaughtered to a man at Marston Moor. They fought very bravely. But yeah, so these are the white coats here. Painted up pretty easy. I mean, honestly, I worked on these guys for about 3 hours. I mean, everything on them here, we're looking at 3 hours. Oh, notice the big blemish. Wow. Messed up really bad there. I didn't know that till looking at this particular figure. So I think my paint was too thin when I was doing some of the leather work, and it bled onto his trousers there. Oh man, that's gonna drive me up a wall. I'll have to fix him. But yeah, these guys are real simple. I've kind of talked about this before with all my ECW stuff. The goal of these guys is to get them on the table. So I'm not doing a lot of coats. I'm not doing any blending. On the skin, I'm doing a base coat and a highlight. On the jackets, I did a base coat, a wash, and then a highlight, or a second coat, and then everything else just has a wash. And some of the stuff like the boots and the hats, they don't have a wash at all or a highlight. Real basic stuff. Did some of them with black leather. Come on. You're gonna be a pain, aren't you? Okay, there we go. Did some of them with black leather. Some of them with brown leather. Yeah, did a few blonde guys, did a few blackhead, brown guys, brown-haired guys. Did a little bit of everything. They paint up really fast. I mean, in all honesty, with the Romans, I could do a 24-man unit in a week. And that's if I painted every day. Like, I needed to work on them every day. And some even longer, like the Southern Italian, the Companion Hoplites, those guys took even longer. These guys there's only, I only do 2 different colors on the trousers. Everybody has a white coat. I only do the 2 color variations on the leathers, black and brown. Nothing crazy. I minimize the colors. I minimize the detail work. The goal is to get them on the table. And these guys will get on the table fast. So this is going to be my second 40-man regiment of, mixed pike and shot. So that'll bring me to two regiments, 2 40-man regiments of pike and shot. And then next, I'm going to be doing a 24-man unit of commanded shot. And then after that, I got another 12-man unit of cavalry. So, pretty sure I'll be able to knock out that 24-man pike and shot unit here next week. Do the cavalry the week after. And then the cavalry will take a little bit longer, because of the horses. And then I got 24 metal parry pikemen. And then after that, I'm going to do 2 artillery pieces. And then that's all I got left in the pile for the ECW stuff, so I will have to make an order for more stuff there. I'm running out of stuff. So, but the army's coming on its way. The army, the scope of the army, get that a little bit more in shot there. The scope of the army is, it's growing. It's funny, I was watching Yorkshire Gamer in his video, and he's talking about he's doing his Romans, he only has like 200, and he's like, I wouldn't even consider that an army. 200 is not an army. And man, I agree with you. I agree with you. You paint up 200 figures and it doesn't feel complete. You feel like you need more. And he was specifically talking about 28mm Romans for Punic Wars he's doing. And they look really good. He did them all in white tunics. and they look great. He has shield transfers on them. But yeah, I you know, I have 250 Romans, and it doesn't feel like an army. And I know to some people, they never paint armies of 200 figures, so they play the little skirmish games. But as Yorkshire Gamer said, we are all about the big model gaming, so that's what I do here too. And Holy Diver already has like I don't know, 400 of these guys painted. He has 2 armies. He has a Scot army, and then he has a Royalist army. So I gotta jump up, and I bought the To Kill a King campaign book, and I gotta say, out of all the Warlord campaign books, I own 2 of the Bolt Action campaign books, and then I bought this campaign book. This is the nicest one. It had a lot of great scenario battles, a lot of great army lists, and I really and it relies on, there's a diverse game set. There's diverse model counts and models use in there, and me and Holy Diver are like, oh man, we need more cavalry, we need more artillery to play these games, because my goal is once this army's painted, we're gonna play through that entire book. Now, what was sad is that in that book they didn't have any of the decisive actions in there. Well, I mean, like the well-known actions. They didn't have Marston Moore, they didn't have Nasby. And that's really sad, because I was really looking forward to those big, you know, the larger battles of the war, but they don't have them in the book. They have a lot of the meeting engagements and the cavalry battles and the delaying actions and the stuff like that. So we're gonna play through it anyways, because we essentially will have all the model counts. We just need to get some more cavalry and artillery. Because right now I only have planned on 3 12-man unit cavalry, 3 12-man units of cavalry, and that's not going to cut mustard. I'm going to need like double that. So, and some dragoons, definitely dragoons. So we'll get working on that. But this project's coming along. I think we'll be done. This thing will be fully done by second quarter. I might have to put it down a little bit, because I'm gonna have to make an order with Perry's, and I'm gonna do a bicorn order, and that's gonna slow things down, as they say. So I'm liking where the project's at. My progress could be a little bit better. I think I'm a couple weeks behind where I really wanted to be, but that's okay. I think we're gonna make up some lost ground here, and you guys should be seeing some games soon. I think we're going to do another refresher game of Pike and Shot here pretty soon, me and Holy Diver, before we get into the campaign book. So, oh yeah, one last thing. I want to show some of these guys off, some of these, I don't want to say autistic guys, but, you know, this is why you don't buy stuff off eBay. This guy, you know, I already talked about how he used, like, really bad glue. And like he tried to use bits from the cavalry sprues and put them on the infantry sprues, and like, look at that, he didn't even match up the socket there properly for the musket, and it just looks dorky. And then some of the hats are like that too, because you didn't use the right parts. But that's what you get when you get pre-assembled models off eBay. So won't be doing that again. In all honesty, it's just better to buy new from a retailer. Like, just don't even mess with the eBay rescues. You know, and then, you know, I already showed in the previous video a month ago, but there's going to be like 15 miniatures that I can't even use because they were broken or just put together in just such a bizarre fashion. So, you know, I don't like wasted plastic. I don't want a single miniature wasted optimally, and I'm going to have several on this project. But it was still a great value. I still got, you know, essentially I'm going to get a 40-man, I'm going to get 2 40-man infantry regiments, including a Perry's medals, a unit of cavalry, and a unit of commanded shot, all for $100. So it was still 100 USD. So it was still quite the bargain. So yep, hopefully you guys will be seeing another video from me next week, but until then, keep on painting.